Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube. I am currently a week and a half deep into my pro debut prep. As you can probably see, or maybe some of you don't know, I'm not actually in my house right now. I'm in Max's house. Now, to say the last month has been stressful is an understatement. The day before I was supposed to move into my new place, which by the way is about 5 minutes from here, I had a phone call from the estate agents telling me that I didn't have my keys. So I moved all my stuff because I had a removals company booked in, which cost me an absolute fucking bomb. And it's all in Max's garage. And I've been here now for the best part of nearly 2 weeks. The start of my prep hasn't been like relaxing, but I've still got the job done. My body is responding really well. I'm over 2.5 kilos down. The only thing that's changed is a reduction in my calories. So training day and rest day are both down by about 400 to 500 calories and 10,000 steps. Legs 4 times a week with 2 delt movements, and I'm dropping. So it's a really good place for me to be in, and it just almost like tells me that my prep is going to be potentially easier than my 2022 prep when I got my pro card. So today I am actually filming with Aaron. So for a lot of you who've been following me or watching my stuff before, I have been working with Ben Barber and Jay, but now because I've moved up north, I'll be working closely with Aaron, who's going to be filming my whole prep, which I'm absolutely buzzing for. And we're going to head to UltraFlex Derby because there's a new gym in Derby. And Callum, my coach, is going to be there. He's training separately, but I'm going to do quads, and then he's going to look at me in the posing room, and you guys can see how I look a week and a half into prep. One last thing that I forgot to mention that's been stressful. My boyfriend Max is in hospital. So Max got an infected shoulder, went in on Sunday, and he's still in there, and he had a massive operation yesterday. He's not very well, and it's pretty sad to see, and he was actually going to be in this video today. So hopefully in the next one he'll be in there. But yeah, can you just all please keep your fingers and toes crossed for him, because yeah, he's a wounded soldier at the moment. But anyway, we're going to jump in the car now. We're going to head on to Derby, and you're going to see me train my quads. Right guys, we are here at UltraFlex Derby. I've actually never been here before. If you look at my car as well, I just pointed out to Aaron that my number plate looks like lesbian. When I picked it up, I was literally like, what the actual? I was like, oh, thanks for choosing the nicest number plate. Lesbian, I can guarantee that I'm not a lesbian, do you know what? Well, not that it's a bad thing, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go in now, and I'm gonna hit quads. I will take you through my session. I'll give you some training tips like I always do. So enjoy watching me fuck myself up. Even when I'm in prep, my training intensity will never drop. So yeah, let's go. Obviously, just a little bit of a plug here. Supplement Needs, my sponsor. If you want to get their products, Chloe 10 at checkout. Twice a week, I train my abs. Now, a lot of people get worried that their waist is going to get thicker. It's not if you don't do it too much, but for wellness, you actually do need some ab showing. Because in bikini, you're not really allowed much ab showing, but wellness, you can get away with it more. So it's important for me to train them also. Before my leg session, it allows me, or makes me think about engaging my core more, but I only do it twice a week. So my waist isn't going to get bigger. So if you're not training abs, I would definitely look to adding it into your training sessions. But yeah, abs made in the kitchen though, remember that. On my back, it still blows my mind. I often get asked by people, like, how do you feel about being a pro? initially, like, it was the most amazing feeling, but like, once you become a pro, you then realise that you're starting from the bottom and you're actually no one. So you've got to be humble. A lot of people turn pro and they're really cocky. They enter the pro league, they go to their pro show and they're like, I'm gonna fucking win, I'm gonna get to the Olympia. And it's like, be humble because you're gonna be up against some of the best athletes in the world. So I don't really show off the fact that I'm a pro. Like, people ask me, they're like, are you not happy? And I'm like, of course I'm happy, but like, I'm just like really humble about it and I'm like very level-headed about it. I'm not gonna let it get to my head. Like, yeah, great, I'm a pro now, but then I've got to now win a pro show to, in my eyes, be a fucking amazing athlete. I feel like I'm very standard at the moment, and that's just how I think. I might be fucked up, I don't know, but that's how I approach bodybuilding, and it seems to work. I'm done with that shit. Pop smoke, I like pop smoke. You don't like pop smoke, do you, Aaron? Max doesn't like pop smoke. I've just been messaged by Supplement Needs. Cream of rice is coming out of Supplement Needs. That's so exciting. Wow. No more buying JP stuff now. Fuck JP. Don't ban the video. Or maybe do. So when you're performing leg extensions, like you'll see a lot of people, they're like this. Fuck all control. You're not going to get maximal growth by performing your exercise like that, okay? It's not about lifting your weight from A to B. So before I'm pushing up, okay, on the concentric part of the movement, I'm thinking about engaging my quads first. Nice and slow. Slight pause, control the eccentric. Again, engage quads, drive up, slight pause, control the eccentric. That's how you get whammy quads. Right. I'm getting too hot now. Oh, look, abs are coming through. This lighting is doing bits for me. So Callum's given me a new split. So prior to me starting prep, I had my quad session had like 2 pull movements at the end, but my upper body has grown quite a lot. So it's literally a case of just kind of holding me here. So I am now doing like 4 leg days a week. And my quad session is literally just quads with delts at the end. Because, yeah, I mean, I need to get these a little bit bigger. And I don't want my upper body to grow too much because, as I keep saying on my Instagram, you need to have an imbalance between upper and lower. But it doesn't mean your upper body has to be small. You still need that density, but then when you hit your pose, you can't be like fucking wham on your upper because you'll get marked down. So it's about understanding the class, knowing where you're at, and that is where good coaching comes in and a good eye as well. Done. Ouch. There's 2 things I do when I train. So my best friend and Max both realise this. So for my sets, and actually in day-to-day life, I put my tongue out loads, like that. So if you see me do it, point it out to me, because it's obviously a tick that I've got. And then also, before I train, you'll always see me like fiddle with my socks or my, like for a set, you'll always see me fiddle with my fucking socks and my leggings and shit. And do that on my hair, and it's just, I can't help it, I've got Tourette's. Look, here we go. That's that done. Are you good?
Right. What are you doing? Legs?
I'm all good. Yeah, quads. Quads and delts. I'm going to go on that now.
How much have you done? Fucking hell, bro.
What exercise in, Cal?
And
And I've got like, look, I'm already getting an abs already.
Thanks, you're right, have you, mate? Yeah, definitely. Look at that fucking sweet.
And it's dropped my calories by like 400. 10k steps, that's it. Yeah. My face is already coming in. Yeah. Easy. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That's a good thing, yeah.
It's nice. My bag is like 50 shades of grey. Look at these. I'll leave that to your imagination. Max is going to be so embarrassed now. He always says to me, you're so fucking open about talking about shit like that. I'm like, yeah, I am. And he gets so embarrassed by me. So that one's for you, Max. So I purchased some items from Vanquish the other day. This hoodie is fucking sick, look at it. It's a flex. And then I love little crops like this. Look at this, cute. Cute, isn't it? Loving life, like a little racer back. Plug. Sponsor me, please. Wow. I could have done more, to be fair, but it's supposed to be 6 to 9. With that leg press there, you saw that I like paused in the hole, and my goal was to get as much knee flexion as possible. So basically to go as deep as possible. Now a lot of people, when they do that, their bums lift off the seat, which then shows that the ankle mobility is probably not very good, or they're just a bit stiff. But like, the goal is to go as deep as possible, to get as much knee flex as possible, to get your quads, and that pause in the hole, honest to God, will change your training. Not necessarily in the back of set, but top set. You'll always see me pause in the hole, and I've noticed a massive difference. So yeah, just remember that when you're doing a leg press. No bouncing. Thank you. Thank you, but not thank you. Quads are on fire. And my glutes, to be fair. You can't beat like your environment. Like in Wales, I loved it and I had a really good gym to train out of, but like without sounding like an absolute fucking cunt, I was a big fish in a small pond. And being somewhere like here and UltraFlex Rotherham, I'm way lower than a lot of these people. And that's where you grow. You grow from the people that are around you. And like, just from being here the last couple of weeks, like I already feel it's just such a good decision. Like I've just entered my pro debut prep. And I got fucking Callum here, who I can see all the time. Like Reese has just spotted me on the machine. Like he's a fucking amazing athlete. And like, I don't know, it's just so good to be surrounded by good people who are also doing the same thing as me and have the same aspirations. So if you're not happy in an environment where you're training, fucking move. That's what I did. Supplement needs pre-focus. So I've had other brands before and they give you this like really big buzz, and then towards the back end of the session you start to feel a bit come down in, a bit weird. But so I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna fucking say it. I used the Conte one a couple of days ago and I did legs and I like crashed real bad. It's really high in caffeine, and like I'm on pre-focus today and like I feel really good. So, this is probably so controversial, but if you want a pre-workout, don't go to Conte, go to Supplement Needs and get that pre-focus and use Chloe 10 at checkout for discount. With a single leg split squat, when you really like on a pendulum or hack or whatever, if you fail at the bottom, you can just bottom out. You've been really like pushing to the extremes with this. Obviously I go to failure, but like I know when I shouldn't go for another rep because I could really fuck myself up, like injure myself. So it's that risk reward thing. When I go and do the set, you can see my veins. Dick skin pending. If you want to become a wellness athlete, you need to be realistic with yourself, and by that I mean the moment you decide you want to do wellness to the time you step on stage, it's probably going to be way longer than a year. Say you had a female who wants to compete in bikini, her journey from that moment when she decides she wants to be a competitor to stepping on stage is probably going to be a lot shorter. Why? Because you need less muscle for bikini. The amount of muscle you need for wellness, quality dense tissue, is going to take you time. And you have to realise that. And you have to commit to maybe a 2, 3, 4, 5 year off season. That is the reality of the sport. And if you can't accept that, then it's going to be a really hard journey for you. But time is everything in this sport, and that's what you need to remember.
And the more your waist comes in now, the more we can see the tissue that's been put on your lower body. Yeah.
There's not much fat either, look.
Honestly, like, give it 2 or 3 weeks. It's not going to take long for that to start.
No. And like upper body's already coming in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you've got to think like because like in the like that last off season, you were full at the end of your off season, but obviously there was a lot of adipose that was masking tissue. And in prep, you came down and you had those lines of detail, but off season to prep was a very different look. Whereas now, you're going to have the same level of pop, but it's actually going to be muscle when you're peeled as well.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You see a lot like all the time with bonus where they look massive in their off season, and then as soon as they're peeled, they're like, what the fuck, they look like a bikini girl.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's the landscape of the press is very different. And you're not going to lose any tissue as well.
So we got 4 shows lined up: Toronto, California, Portugal, Netherlands.
She remembered, fucking hell. Yeah, so the plan for this year for Chloe is obviously leave a stamp in her debut year. I think it's important as a debutante from moving into the Ifbb from the MPC. You've got to set your expectations on setting a standard for yourself and making an impact in the criteria that she's going into. Now she's made those improvements. And obviously with those shows, she's got Canada, she's got USA, and she's got Europe ticked off. So she's getting in front of a load of judges from around the world, so we can then start to establish where that look is preferred, which will then basically govern where she moves in the near future in terms of show selection, who she's getting judged by, and then basing her calendar around the judges that she knows she's going to build relationships with and build rapport with and get rewarded by.
Yeah.
But I think the big thing for you this year is just taking the improvements that you've made and fucking sending it into that debut year now.
No pressure.
Right,
I'll see you.
I'll see you soon.
See you later. Thanks, Cal. The boss has spoken. It's been in my car for I don't know how long. I think Max might have used it, so I'm just going to wash it with some EAAs and creatine. There we go, job done. Right, anyway, thanks for watching me train quads and fuck myself up. The feedback from Cal was really good. The thing with Callum is he will never sugarcoat things. Blow smoke, yeah. So what Cal says is gospel, and he's very honest with me, and that's why we work really well together. That's why we've achieved what we've achieved together, because I think a coach and client relationship, in order to be successful, you need to get on and you need to vibe, and he understands me. He understands I'm a stress head. He understands I'm an overthinker. And because he's so chilled and calm, that's really good for me. Like at my competitions, when I was backstage at Arnold's, I was so fucking nervous. The most nervous I've ever been since I've ever competed. And because he's so almost horizontal, it was just so good for me. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm going to wrap this video up now and say thanks for watching. I'm going to eat my post-workout, which is 100 grams of cereal, low-fat cereal, whey, which should be supplement needs, but it's not because I ran out of the whey protein, and a squares bar. So yeah, anyway, catch you on the next video. Don't know when it's going to be, don't know where I'm going to be, but thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.